Alright, welcome back to Art Academy for February 5th, 2019 for GEC pre-algebra class. And still doing a fraction review. Now I'm on page 3. So, going back to basics on here, what fraction of each shape is shaded? Just to jog your memory, here we go. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 parts to this all together. So that means that's the denominator, right? And then how many parts of this square are shaded? 1, 2, 3. So answer here, 3/4. Moving on to this one. How many parts all together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4. So fourth this, right? Over here. How many parts are all together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many shaded? 1. 1 out of 6. Over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 out of 7. Easy enough, right? Okay, so let's go over to simplifying each fraction. More practice of simplifying each fraction coming up. Here we go. So simplifying each fraction. 2 and 8, right? And if you're not sure, you can use, of course, the multiplication chart. Find a row that has the 2 and an 8 in it. Whoops. And see what those would become. Okay? So, remember, never use row 1. I got my 2 right here, and there's an 8. 2 becomes a 1, 8 becomes a 4. So, 2/8 reduced will be 1/4. Remember here, there's a trick with zeros. If you see a matching amount of zeros, those I can cancel out. And if you notice, I just reduced that to 1/10. That's all there is to that one. From here, I'm going to reduce by 2 again, because they're both even numbers, right? 2 goes into 8 4 times, 2 goes into 12 6 times, right? Remember, those are both still even numbers, so reduce by 2 again. 2 goes into 4 2 times, 2 goes into 6 3 times. Final answer for that one, 2/3. Now, it seems like I'm going a little bit fast because this is stuff that we've been doing in class for the last 2 weeks now. So again, stop, rewind if you need to, or come to me in the morning or during lunchtime before your exam. Okay? Now I have 9 and 24. I'm not sure how 9 and 24 will reduce. So you know how I'm going to check? That's right, using my multiplication chart. I'm going to find the row that has a 9 and a 24 in it. Okay? Let's see, here's a 9. Is there a 24? Yes. 9 can change into a 3. And then 24 can change to 8. That'll work. And so I will have 3/8 for this answer. And I can't reduce that any further. So that's going to be the end of that one. Okay? Now, what's it say over here? Oh, shocking. This says write an equivalent fraction. Now remember, this equivalent fraction, remember I told you sometimes it won't give you, a thing that looks like this, in which all you have to do is cross multiply and divide. That's not working out in this case, is it? So again, remember, if it doesn't give you the opportunity to cross multiply and divide, all you have to do is take any number, I'm just going to take 2, and multiply that with the top and the bottom number to make an equivalent fraction. 5 times 2, 10. 8 times 2, 16. That's an equivalent fraction. Again, take any number. Let's say this time I'm going to use 3. Doesn't matter. Just as long as I multiply the top and the bottom by the same number. 3 times 3, 9. 6 times 3, 18. 9/18. Right? Hope you can see that. Oh, there's my alarm for cookies. Okay, so 9/18. Take any number. I'm going to use 2 again, because it's easy. 7 times 2, 14. 9 times 2, 18. Right? She's shaking her head now. What did he say? I'm going to take this one. Let's use 5s. 2 times 5, 10. 8 times 5, 40. Whatever.
Send it to the caravan and people start moving.
All right. So again, another way of making equivalent fractions is there. Now, Moving on to number 4, we're going to place these on the number line. Yoke, no problem. Alright, so I want you to watch this one very carefully, because the first thing I'm going to do is change all of these to have the same bottom number in order for you to be able to compare them correctly, in order to place them here on your number line. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to up them all vertically, 1/2, 3/4, 3 halves, and 7/4. Okay? And just like I would normally do, I'm going to do this, except I just have way more to do them with. Okay? Ask yourself, will the small number fit into the large number? In this case, the small number is 2. See? 2 here and a 2 here. The large number in both these cases is a 4. Yeah, 2 will go into 4 evenly. So just as if it was just 2 problems, you're going to split it in half. You're going to use the large number then. Sorry, I got started. Does this make sense? Still do the baby kid, divide and multiply for all of them now. 2 will go into 4 twice. 1 times 2, 2. 4 goes into 4 1 times, 3 times 1, 3. 2 goes into 4 2 times, 1 times, or 2 times 3, 6. And 4 goes into 4 1 time, 7 times 4, 28. Okay? So if you look, now all of these fractions look like these. Now I'm going to rewrite them over here so we can see them better. I have 2/4, 3/4, 6/4, and 28/4. Now, if you notice, these two are proper. That's improper. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change it to a mixed number by dividing. I'm going to do this one in my head. 4 goes into 6 1 time with 2 left over. This reduces to 1 and 1/2. So really what I'm looking at here is 1 and 1/2. Okay? Okay? So, and then this one, right? 4 goes into 28. 4 times 7 is 28, right? Yep. So 4 goes into 28. This one is going to reduce to just a plain old 7. Okay? Now, so now I have these as 4s. You can place them easier. 2 4s, right? Which is also equivalent to 1/2. I'm going to reduce that to 1/2. Okay? So on this number line, where's 1/2? Half of 1. Half of 1, that's how you have to look at it. Here's your 1. Where's half of that? Right here. Okay? So that takes care of this one. Okay. Now, 3/4 is 75% of 1. Okay? So 3/4 would be here. 3/4 is almost to the 1. 1 and 2/4, which is 1 and 1/2, is that 1? It's right here. And half more is right here. So this would be the 1 and 1/2. This takes care of that one. And a 7. Okay? So a 7, that's going to be way over here on this side. So write that as 7. It's a little complicated. And I think maybe what I'll do tomorrow is do one of these as like a warm-up question. So we can all take a look and see it again. But many ways to do this on a number line. I hope that way made a little bit of sense. Moving on to the next part. I'm looking at, we're back to adding fractions, okay? And more subtracting fractions, more dividing, And converting it, oh yeah, we're not going to go there. Okay. This will be more. Ooh, where's all this stuff? Now right here. Alright? What I'm not going to do is this one, right? You know how to do it. This one, you know how to do it. This one, find the like denominator. Okay? You know how to do it. Alright? The subtracting fractions. I'll do those though. Just because people have a fear of subtraction. So I'll go ahead and do these with you. Even though you should know how to do it. Alright? Remember me, I like to set it up vertically. 5. 7 minus 2. 7. Denominators is the same, so just subtract. 5 minus 2 is 4. 4 over 7 for this one. Right? Now this one. 14 minus 6. You can see they have the same denominator, so I'm just going to subtract straight across. Okay? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That would be 8 over 24. But ha 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 ha. What do I have here is 2 even numbers. Okay? So I have 2 even numbers, you know what's going to reduce. In fact, I'm going to reduce by 8. Not by 2. Because I see a bigger number that it can reduce by. 8 will go in itself one time. 8 goes into 24 3 times. So that's going to be 1/3 for that final answer. All right, the 12 and 14 and the 3 7s. Will the small number fit into the larger number evenly? Yes, it will. Okay, so, baby kid, divide and multiply. 14 will go to 14 one time. 12 times 1 is 12. 7 will go to 14 2 times. 3 times 2, 6. Now we can subtract. 12 minus 6, 9. Nope. 12 minus 6 is 6. 14. 2 even numbers. So, reduce. I'm going to reduce by 2. 2 will go into 6 3 times. 2 will go into 14 7 times. Final answer ended up being 3 7s. There it is. Right? Now, these are easy multiplication problems. Remember, just Wakanda, see if you can reduce, multiply straight across. Right? So let's skip those, because you can do those. Dividing fractions, you can do those. Keep the first one the same. Change the multiplication. Flip the second one. Converting the improper fractions, right? Go back to page 1. You can do those. Convert the mixed numbers to improper. You can do those. Go back to the first page. Convert the fraction to decimals. Do not worry about these. We're going to get there next time. Convert the decimal to fractions. Do not worry about these. We're going to do that next time. Compare the fractions using greater than or less than. Oh my gosh, do you remember when we first started with these? Let me show you. Remember, greater than, less than sign. Okay? This way is greater than. This way is less than. Okay, so they have the same bottom numbers. That's going to be easy to compare. Which one is bigger? This way, greater than. Now, they don't have the same bottom number, right? Do the same setup as if you were going to add them. Same setup as if you were going to add them. Force them to have the same bottom number. Right? Will the small number fit into the larger number evenly? Yes, it will. So we're going to use it. And baby kid, here we go. 6 goes into 6 one time. 3 times 1, 3. 2 goes into 6 3 times. Right? 3 times 1, 3. Now, if you notice, right? They're the same. This came up to be 3 6. This came up to be 3 6. These are equal fractions. Does that make sense now? 1/2. Yeah. 3 and 6. Those are 1/2 if we reduce this. Let's go over to this one. not the same bottom number, so I will change them so they do. What happened? What happened?
So women took 58% of the jobs last year, and they started appointing themselves.
Those are all the newly elected women. That's what it is. He hated that. Look at Trump hated that. All right, so now, will the smaller number go into the larger number evenly? Yes, 3 does go to 12 evenly. So we're going to do this. 8 back in. 3 goes into 12 4 times. 2 times 4, 8. 12 will go to 12 one time. 7 times 1, 7. So now they're even. Oh, I gotta pause this and see what's going on with this. So now that we have these as even fractions, I have 8 over 12, 7 over 12. Which one is bigger? The 8 over 12, right? So that was pointing to the 2/3. So this is saying 2/3 is greater, okay? Now when it gets to draw a model of a fraction, that basically means the same thing as these. These are models. Okay? So all you would have to do is draw something that looks similar to represent that fraction. I'm going to keep it simple by using squares, okay? So, 5, 8. So basically I have 8 parts. Right? How many of them should be shaded in? 5 of them. Here's 4 shaded in, and 5. Boom. Okay? This one, 3, 6. How many parts do I need? 6, right? And then how many are shaded? 3 of them. Okay. That would be half. 2 over 5. You get the idea. Okay? Now, let's see. What is this last page? Oh, that was the last page. That's it. So I'm calling it a night, my friends. I hope someone watches this video so I didn't end up wasting my time. Alright, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow to review any more questions that you have on this review. If you can understand everything that's on this page, on all these pages put together, really, this whole review packet, you'll be fine for the iReady test. You'll master every question that has to do with a fraction on the iReady test, which means your scores are guaranteed to go up. I promise you. Stick with me. See you tomorrow with cookies.